What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building. I'll be breaking down Thiago Santos versus Magomed Ankalaev. This is a really. Oh yeah, do not forget to follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. Also subscribe, like, comment, share the video, and all that greatness. But back to what I was saying. This is a breakdown on Santos versus Ankalaev. Really great fight in the I know I had to plug that in the beginning. In the light heavyweight division, almost a number one contender fight probably for Ankalaev. I don't know if it's the same thing for Mr. Santos, but it's a good fight for Santos to put himself back into the thick of things, and to see where he lays in the light heavyweight division. Both guys ranked in the top 10. Obviously Santos is ranked in the top 5, number 5, and Ankalaev is ranked number 6. In terms of the stats, man, Santos comes with a record of 22-9, is fighting out of Florida and from ATT, age 38, so he is getting up there in age, which is crazy. I didn't know he was that old. A height of 6'2" and a reach of 76. Ankalaev, 16-1, is fighting out of Russia, age 29. Big age difference right there. That's crazy. That is wild. He's 29, the other guy's 38. A height of 6'3" and a reach of 75. So Santos does have the reach advantage here. Santos has fought some of the best guys in the world, man. I just want to clarify that and show him some respect here. The guy is a legend of the game. Fought for a world title. Was top 10 at least in the middleweight division, or just in the top 15, and was one of the best guys at light heavyweight when John Jones and both DC kind of left that title picture. But yeah, man. In terms of notable wins, man, it's you gotta really look back, man. He fought Uriah Hall. Obviously, he lost that. Beat Elias Theodore. Beat Nate Marquardt. He does have a loss to Gegard Mousasi, but there's no shame in that. Beat Jack Marshman, Gerald Mearshart, Jack Hermanson, Anthony Smith, who's I think ranked higher than him, which is fucking hilarious. Doesn't make no sense. Beat Kevin Holland, Eric Anders, destroyed Eric Anders. Beat the hell out of Jimmy Mano, and this is when he was on his run to the belt, and knocked out the former champion Jan Blachowicz in the 3rd round, and then went to a pretty competitive fight with John Jones. I thought John won, but it was all right. It was all right for Mr. Santos, but ever since that John Jones fight, he has not looked the same. Against Glover Teixeira, that was it wasn't a complete dominant. It was a really good fight. He dropped Glover twice. He hurt him, and then he dropped him, but Glover basically won all those rounds all the way up to the finish, and Glover could have choked him out in the 2nd round, and then going into that 3rd round, no disrespect to Santos, but he really quit in there, man. He had the man hurt. He was on top of him, and then he got swept, and then he gave his back up, and I think he just realized, man, there's enough time in the clock for him to choke me out, and he quit in there, and Glover beat him. It was one of my favorite moments out of Glover's whole entire career. A lot of people call me crazy, saying Glover's gonna lose, this and that, and he proved a lot of people wrong, and he fucking shut up a lot of Santos fans. So but Glover's the guy, man. He's my guy. And then Santos fight my boy Rakic. So I'm gonna be honest here. I rewatched the fight, actually. I thought Rakic looked a lot better than what I remembered. Rakic put on the pressure. He enforced the clinch. He attacked more. The one that was very tentative was Santos. And I've just seen something different from Santos. He's just not the same guy that's willing to go in the fire. And honestly, if he really wants to beat Magomed Ankalaev, he has to go in the fire. And that's something I'm going to really talk about. His last win over Johnny Walker, which is aged horribly. He won a 48-47 decision against Johnny fucking Walker. We saw what happened to Johnny Walker when he fought Jamal Hill. I actually rated Johnny Walker because of that performance against Santos, when I should have been looking at the fact that Santos might have been degraded. The fact that he barely beat Johnny Walker in a very close fight, it's not good. And now he's going to fight this fucking... I wouldn't call him a killer. I'm not the biggest fan of Magomed Ankalaev, but a young guy that wants to be a world champion, it's not looking good for him. let's look at what this guy's been able to accomplish. Yeah, I looked at the fight against Paul Craig, which I actually thought was pretty competitive. Actually, I didn't think Craig was winning, but it wasn't like Craig was getting his ass beat the whole entire fight. And then Craig took him down too, which was kind of crazy. And then Craig fucking choked him out with a triangle choke and tapped him out bad. You know, he quit in there. He had the lead, and I don't know why he was engaging so much in the grappling with Craig, but Craig broke him in those grappling exchanges and made him look bad. But ever since then, he's been on a decent run. Beat Pragnell, beat Broyu, Dalchalungbui, and then obviously the first first fight against Ian Kutalaba doesn't count, but the second one he fucking completely starched Kutalaba. Went to a pretty close decision against Nikita Krylov. I thought Krylov was able to out-wrestle him in that first round, and I really do think a guy like Rakic or a guy like Glover could give Ankalaev a lot of problems and kind of expose him in certain areas, but he ended up outworking Krylov in those in the second and third round, ended up winning a 29-28 decision. And then his best performance, in my humble opinion, of his career, Volkan Ozdemir, he put on a clinic in there. He dropped him. He out-wrestled him. And yeah, he just completely won that fight and looked really good in there. And I was really, really impressed. I actually give him a lot of respect for that performance. And I thought he looked good. He looked good in there. Real talk. No disrespect. I'm being completely honest here. He looked good in there. But yeah. Yeah, so this isn't going to be like the Volkan Ozdemir fight, I will be honest. Santos does possess some tools here with legit power. And if Santos wants to win, I'm going to be honest here. I'm going to cut it short here. He has to do what Volkan Ozdemir did in the first minute of that fight for the whole entire 25 minutes. He has to... You might not win. You're not even supposed to win. Like, let's look at the topology thing, right? 90% is going with Ankalaev. I wonder what the fucking odds are, right? I'm just going to be honest. If I'm talking to Thiago Santos, you're not supposed to win this fight. You have nothing to lose. You're not supposed to win. Go for it. That is my advice to him. Fucking put nothing but reckless abandonment. Fucking put this guy... I misspoke for a second. Fucking put this guy in the fire. Put it on him. Fucking chin in the air. Whatever you want to fucking do. Run at him. Try to hurt him. Use your power and try to kill this guy. Obviously, one thing I felt like I saw against Ankalaev is that he's very heavy on the lead leg. So maybe the leg kicks are there for Santos. But in the striking department, I think they're kind of even. They're both very... they're both kind of snipers in there. But I do think Ankalaev is going to use his wrestling a lot. But yeah, Santos should just try to knock him out. Just go for it. I mean, just run after him. Throwing flying knees, throwing switch kicks, spinning heel kicks, everything. Anything you can do. Overhand, something. Just try to catch him, touch his chin, and he's out of there. Because he's... Like, either way, if you try to fucking do what he did against Rakic and against Johnny Walker, you're going to get pieced up for 5 rounds, and you're going to lose a decision here. Because I think Ankalaev can win a decision here. But for Ankalaev, I really do feel like this guy, he needs a finish. You want to be in the talks of the Rakic, because I know some people, Rakic doesn't have a finish. He completely dominated Anthony Smith, made him his fucking midnight whore, all right? Killed Jimmy Manoa. Give me a guy that Ankalaev beat as good as Manoa. I know Manoa was training this and that, but Manoa was the number 2 guy in the world and would have fought for a belt. Ian Kutalaba is nowhere near Jimmy Manoa. Dalchalungbui is nowhere near Jimmy Manoa. You want to be in the talks of those, the Rakic, the Yiris, the Jan Blachowicz, because he's not in those talks. He's nowhere near those talks. No one even talks about him in that regard. Ankalaev needs to finish Santos and submit him. He needs to put a wrestling pace on him, break him through wrestling like Glover Teixeira did, and submit him in the second round. It's the only way he's going to fucking win this. And that's just the God-honest truth. He has to submit him. He has to break him through wrestling pressure, submit him in the second round. And I like Ankalaev. I don't hate the guy. I'm not his biggest fans, but I do want Thiago Santos out of there. I'm done with I don't want Thiago Santos anywhere near a fucking main event. Put him on a co-main event, this and that. But the guy's tentative and he doesn't want to fucking fight anymore. He's fucking past his prime and he's scared that he's going to break his fucking knees. I am picking Ankalaev by second round submission. I hope he goes out there and fucking puts it on Thiago Santos, takes him down at will, puts a fucking storm on him, and submits him. So I got Ankalaev by second round submission via rear naked choke. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. If you're new, obviously subscribe. Let's get these subscribe numbers up. Like, comment, and share the video. Love y'all and goodbye. Tell me who you guys are picking, if you got Santos or you got Ankalaev. But yeah, that's your boy eBay Fight Predictions Breakdown.